last time we have discussed about the electrostatic potential due to a single charge, a point charge. Is that clear? Electric field, electrostatic potential, the positive charge is being placed here. Clear? It's Q. And at the position R, we want to find out at P point electrostatic potential. So electrostatic potential is KQ divided by R. Right now, this is the electrostatic potential, and you will see the electrostatic potential is the reciprocal, means the inverse function of the position, right? And we also have drawn the graphical, given the graphical representation between the electric field intensity and the electrostatic potential. Okay, and what is the use of the electric potential, the basic applications of it, right? So what is the basic applications of that? At any point, suppose that at this point you want to just set a charge, right? So how much work needs to be done, how much energy is to be expended. This is the estimations of the energy at any point is said to be electrostatic potential. The same we have calculated in the case of gravitation potential. Okay, in the gravitational field, you want to set any satellite at any point above the around the planet or above the surface of Earth. So to that point, m mass is to be set. Is that clear? So to set any m mass at that point, it's very simple. It is. So there is Earth, right? Spherical, however, it's not, but I'm telling this for consideration. There is a point, right? And at this point, we want to set an satellite. We want to set right now. The mass of this object is m. How much work is need to be done? How much work needs to be done to set the satellite at this point? This is means this is done by the estimations of the the potential. However, the potential here is potential due to gravity, and there the potential due to electrostatic, right now. So what do you understand by electrostatic potential? So definition: electrostatic potential at a point is equals to work done in bringing a charge. A charge is to be brought at that point. How much work you will do? This is the electrostatic potential. Okay, and if you will bring an object from one point to another, it means both the points are in the electric field. Okay, and you want to set and bring the object from one point to another, you need to be do the work. Obviously, the 2 points are here in the electric field, so obviously at each point of the electric field there is certain potential, right? So the potential difference will be there. Means in the first case, in point charge case, we were bringing the charge from the infinity, right? But in case of potential difference, we'll bring the charge from one point of the field to another point of the field. So obviously from one potential to another potential will bring here. Okay, and also you have seen the potential, you may say this is a positive charge. Is that clear? So we'll just can see here this, the different electric field lines are we are just representing here. You may say this is okay, like this. So there are certain points are here. Point 1, it's point P, it's point R, it's point S. Is that clear? Tell me please, at what point the charge is to be brought here? This charge is to be brought. So at what point the potential will be more than that, right now? At what point the potential will more? At S point, at R point, or at P point? The potential, electrostatic potential will be more at P point. Why? Because obviously when you will bring any charge at this point, so repulsive force will come in use. Is that clear? Because there is a positive charge, this is also you are bringing a positive charge. This positive charge will be repelled by this Q. Is that clear? And the charge will start moving ahead, and you will just you can say giving a force to the charge to set the charge, to bring the charge at this point, as this is the electric field. Is it clear? Again, you want to bring the charge at R point, you will do more work. Why? Because repulsion will be stronger. You may see the electrostatic force K Q1 Q2 by R square. Don't look this. Okay, you just have to see R square here. As you closer, as you are coming more closer to that, more the force will be there. Okay, there is a charge body and there is also a charge body. A repulsive force will come in use. Is that clear? And that repulsive force will try to push ahead away the Q naught. Clear? So we can say here, more closer you want to bring the charge, more work you need to do, more repulsion you will have to face. Is that clear? So at the point, so this is the potential at S, potential at R and potential at P. So where the potential will be stronger, the potential will be greater at the P point. So potential at P point greater than potential at R point is greater than potential at S point. Is that clear now? Right? So from the low potential, so which is that EVS. So from the low potential to high, if charge wants to move, you want to set the motion of the charge from the low point to high, low potential to high, you need to do the work. Is that clear? Means work is to be done. If the charge is at R here, if you will not push and if you will not give the force, the charge at R point, what will happen? It will automatically move to the S point. Is that clear? Means if the charge is placed at a high potential, so it automatically will go to the low potential. Is that clear? And actually it just want to set the, means every charge, each charge wants to move from the high potential to low potential. Is that clear? On the other hand, we have a negative charge. Is that clear? There is negative charge. So obviously what will be the field line pattern due to a negative charge? Field line pattern will be, if positive charge is placed here, so these are the right now field line patterns here. The field line pattern due to a negative charge is given in this manner. Clear? This is that. These are the field line pattern. Clear? So at this point, it's a P per here, it's 0.1, it's 0.2, and it's 0.3. Tell please, where will be the potential higher? Where the potential will high? At 1 point, at 2 point, or 3 point? At 1 point. Why? At the case of positive charge, the potential at far point is less than that of the closer point. Or the oppositely, the potential at closer point is less than the what will I speak here? Far point. Is that here? You are so closer. It is suggested that, yes, it is supposed that it the more closer to the negative is the more away from the positive. Is that clear? What I am saying you, more closer to the negative is actually more away from the positive, right? So more closer to the negative, more away from, so a point away from the positive charge, the potential is less or more, the potential is more. Right now it means at the closer point, means very closer to that, we can speak here, right? At very closer point to the negative charge, the electrostatic potential will be less, right? So here what can I speak here? Potential V3 less than potential V2 less than potential V1. Well understood you? So if we want to set the charge, charge will move from 2 point to 1. So there will be potential difference here, V3 minus V2. So this potential difference is numerically equal to the work done in bringing the charge from one point to another. As we are bringing the charge from a point which is already in the field to another point which is already in the field. Is that clear? Means 2 points are there. So this is the potential difference. Well understood you? So tell please, here the potential. So the potential at 1, potential at 2 and potential at 3 will be different. Clear? In the same manner, potential at P, potential at R, potential at S are also be different. Clear? But I am taking here another, right? There is a positive charge, right? So we'll see here this. I am drawing this field line here. Field line pattern is there. And to your side will also be there. Clear? There is certain point here. It's 0.1, it's 0.2, and it's 0.3. Right now, I'm just drawing here a circle. Tell please. At point 1, 2, 3, the potential will be same or different? The potential at a point is given as VR is equal to KQ by R. Is that clear? It's a position vector. It's the function of position vector. Right now? So in the case of point 1, point 2, and point 3, right now, is K changing here? No, K is not being changed. And Q is changing here? No, Q is not also changing. This is the source charge, which is setting potential at this point. Okay? And there is R also position vector. Position vector is also not changing here. Means this is a circle. Every point on the circumference of the circle is at equal distance. Is that clear? So R is also not getting changed here. So what we can speak here? At the point 1, 2, 3, the potential is equal. Right now? So suppose there is a point here. So there is a point here. Okay? And a spherical surface will develop here. Imaginary spherical surface will develop. Is that clear? No. In this manner, this is that here. There is a point charge here. Here the potential, here the potential, here the potential, here the potential, here. right? A spherical surface will develop here. This is spherical surface right now. So at the different point of the on the spherical surface, the potential will be same. This type of surface is to be equipotential surface. Is that clear? Means potential at every point on the equipotential surfaces. Next is equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. Okay. So what do you understand by the equipotential surface? An imaginary surface around the charge or surface where the potential at every point is same. This is said to be an equipotential surface. Is that clear? So tell please, there is a potential point 1 and point 2. Here the potential V1 and here the potential V2. So V1 about V2. V1 equals to V2. What will be the difference between them? Please tell me. The difference between them is 0. And the difference between the two potential is numerically equal to bringing the work done from what we can say, the potential difference between the 2 points on the equipotential surface numerically equals to the work done in bringing the charge, in moving the charge, right, from one point to another. So the difference is here 0, while the points are having equal potential. So work done is this here, right now. So what we can conclude about our equipotential surface? In bringing the charge from one point to another, there is no work done. Means the work done is to be 0. Right now, means at equipotential surface, charge can be shifted from one place to another without doing work, without any involvement of energy. Work is equivalent to energy. No energy loss is there. Right now, no energy utilization is there. Energy is to be released, energy is to be absorbed. Is that clear? Right now. So next concept is equipotential surface. Well, got this? Now please apply equipotential surface. What is an equipotential surface? The surface around charge, surface, imaginary it is, okay? Imaginary surface around charge. Imaginary surface around charge, where the imaginary surface around charge, where the electrostatic potential, where the electrostatic potential, electrostatic potential at every point is same or equal, we can write here equal. This is an equipotential surface. So can you draw the equipotential surface around a point charge? Obviously, the equipotential surface around the point charge is this. Yeah, this is equipotential. It's called S1 surface. Clear? So we can draw here equipotential surface. Equipotential surface around the point charge. There is a point charge, okay? Around this here, a circular surface we have drawn. At this side, this is S1. The second surface also can be drawn here. It's a S2. The third surface can also be drawn here. The different surfaces can be drawn here. Is that clear? Why? We simply can understand here. At equipotential surface, this is one surface, this is two surfaces. Similarly, many surfaces can be drawn here. Is that clear? Between the two surfaces, there is one surface. Okay, this is another surface. From this surface, the gap between them is what we can speak of. It's a dr is to be taken here. Clear? From one surface to another, if you want to set the charge, you want to make moving the charge here, right? Then needs to be done the work right now. And the second case, if you will move the charge from one point to another on the equipotential surface, the charge will work is not to be done. Okay, so the definition of the equipotential surface: the imaginary surface around the charge where the electrostatic potential at every point is equal. This is called equipotential surface. The different equipotential surfaces we have drawn here. How many equipotential surfaces we have drawn? Two equipotential surfaces we have drawn. Is that clear? Also, we can give the mathematical definition. The surface means the set of all points. The surface, the set of all points where the potential electrostatic potentials are same. The surface which is which is developing as a result of the collections of all points, this is called equipotential square. We'll not make the definition complex here, right? Characteristics, how you can predict whether any surface is said to be equipotential. Please have a property of equipotential surface. Properties of equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. What are the property of equipotential surface? We are writing this. The first property, potential, electrostatic potential at every point. This is the definition, okay? Same here, okay? Please have write here this. Electrostatic potential at every point is same. This is the first. That is VR1, that is V1R is equal to V2R. Obviously, 1 and 2 are the different points, different potential, and they are at equal position. Is that clear? Second, work needs to be done here 0. Okay, no work is done. No work is done. No work is done in bringing charge, in bringing a charge from one point to another. If we'll bring a point charge, suppose, or a charge from one point to another equipotential surface, no work will be done here. Why? It's very simple. It is, that is V1 minus V2 is equal to 0. Why? As V1 equal to, and the work difference is 2 to 1. That is, the work done is what? Means in the potential we have given the definition of potential. Work done is numerically equals to work done, right? So no work is to be done here. This from in bringing the charge from the one point to another. This is we can say, right? Please go on writing this. Next property, the electrostatic potential, and you may see in the study middle 4 to 5 property we have given. Please go and see this. Electrostatic potential. Open the study middle. Right, please. The next property of that. No work is done in moving a charge from one point to another, and for any charge configuration, equipotential surface through a point is normal to this. Means this is the characteristic property that field line, how will you draw? The field line, how will you draw? Field line is to be drawn here, just like that. Look, please. The field line is there. If there is a surface, we can imagine this is a spherical surface. Suppose right now it's a spherical surface. So the direction normal of the surface is in this direction. Normal of the surface is in this direction. It's a normal vector, unit vector. And the direction of field is this here. This is the direction of field. So they are parallel, we can speak here, right? If this is the electric potential surface, equipotential surface, this surface is, its vector is where? Its vector is to upside direction. The field is also. Means the angle between them is 0. So we can speak here, the equipotential surface is there, like in this case here, right? There is a point charge we placed here. A spherical surface is developing. So what will be the direction of electric field line? This will be the direction of radius, and the radius is perpendicular to the surface of a sphere. Here the spherical surface, the geometry of the equipotential surface is spherical, right now. So if the field is radial, then the electrostatic equipotential surface will be surface area. Field is radial, then equipotential surface will be spherical, right? It means the direction of the field and field line pattern predict the shape of the equipotential surface. You also can write down in this. Clear? Please write the next property. But the next property, that field is perpendicular. Field line are perpendicular to the equipotential surface. Field is perpendicular to the equipotential surface. equipotential surface. Have written. Next, you will see in this pattern, field is radial, then equipotential surface is spherical. So draw the equipotential surface due to a uniform field. If the field lines are parallel, okay, what will be the electrostatic potential? Please have write a question. Sometimes this question comes for 1 mark or 2 mark. Okay, please have write. Draw the question. Please write. Draw electrostatic. Please have write. Draw the equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. Draw the equipotential surface due to equipotential surface of radial electric field, and parallel radial field line, radial electric field line, and parallel field line, parallel field lines. Okay, look. So radial field lines before spherical surface is there, right? So first is what? There is radial field line. How the radial field line? This will be the radial field line. Equipotential surface you can draw. This is the first equipotential surface. This S1. Remember you, this is not your circle. It's actually surface. Right or not? It's actually surface. The point charge is at here. A spherical envelope will develop here. Right now, this is a surface. Spherical geometry. It is two-dimensional. It's not a circle. It is okay. S1 surface. Similarly, the field lines are here parallel. The field lines is parallel. So what will be the geometry of electrostatic equipotential surface? It's very simple. The perpendicular is to be drawn to this. This is the manner that. Okay. This is the electrostatic equipotential surface. You see the electric. This surface is equipotential surface. Another surface can also be drawn here. Two parallel surfaces can be drawn here. You may see these are two parallel surfaces over here. Fill an interval here. It will come out from here. This. You can understand this. Yeah. The two equipotential surfaces we have drawn. If the field lines are parallel, then equipotential surfaces are parallel. Okay, and if the field line here also parallel. Here, so we can use the surface S1. This is the surface S2, and field line is directing here in this left to right. So tell please, if we'll take the point here, point A we have taken, and here we have taken point B. Okay. Point A we have taken and point B we have taken. Right now, at what point the potential will be more? At A point or at B point? A point. More away, you will go from the positive, and the electric field is always given away from the positive. Right now, so at potential at A will be more than that of potential B. Right. So this we can speak that distance between them is R. Suppose. Right now? So closer the equipotential surface, very closer the equipotential surface means you can speak here. This is dr. Right now. So here the potential different. Here the potential different. Clear? Is that clear? Equipotential surface is due to parallel. Equipotential surface is due to its first and its second field line. Now next is next property where the electric field where the electric field where the electric field is where the electric field is large, the distance between potential equipotential surface is small. Have seen? Now we'll discuss electrostatic potential due to a system of two charge. Please go on writing. Electrostatic potential or electric potential due to system of two charge. So far we have discussed about the electrostatic potential due to a single charge. Now we will discuss due to two charge, system of two charge. A system of two charge means that system of two charge. Obviously, system of two charge means dipole, two equal and opposite charge. Right now, means again this is coming here. Please have right. Electrostatic potential, electric potential, electric potential, potential due to due to due to a dipole at any point, at any point. I'm not telling this at equatorial position or axial position, but sometimes in examination this question comes as equatorial right now. But in this formula, we'll put the value of we'll just change the cases. We give the different cases that will help you to understand. Okay, right? Hell with this. Suppose that we have taken here a positive charge system is there. Okay, a negative charge system. Okay, it's a positive charge and it's a negative. The two equal and opposite charge is there. Okay, this is dipole, and at there the origin, the distance between them is taken as a. This is also taken as a. Remember this, right? It's the charge 1, it's a charge 2. So we can speak here, this is a charge 1, the magnitude is the same, clear? So we can speak it's a or this is point b. Is that clear? If we'll draw a line here, imaginary line we'll draw here. So this will be the point at axial position, and if we'll draw a perpendicular line to that, you already have studied this concept in the case of electric field intensity due to dipole. Okay, at this point P, this is at equatorial we can speak here right now. So I'm not giving the derivation for the point at axial position, and I'm giving at any point. At any point means we want to find electrostatic potential at here. This is the P point here at any point. So its position vector is always given with respect to origin. It's R. Clear? And in position with respect to this is R. Always the position vector of the point is given with respect to origin. Right now? So what we can speak here is it's a B point or it's a A. Electrostatic potential at any point. Here is to want to find out, right? So potential, obviously, this is a system of two charges. Okay, this is the system of two charge. So electrostatic potential at this point due to both the charge will exist. Clear? So simply what can we speak here? The potential due to a charge will be VA, and potential due to second charge will be VB. So what will be the potential at this point? Potential is numerically equal to both them. This is a scalar quantity. Obviously, so potential due to both the point will get sum. Is that clear now? So what we can say, and what the basic line you will write here, consider a dipole, consider, okay, a dipole, consider a dipole, sorry, let a point P at position vector with position vector R, position vector R is there. Okay, position vector R there near a electric dipole. The electrostatic potential, electric potential at that point, electric potential at that point is the result of potential due to both the charges. Both the charges means what? VA, sorry, it's a QA or Q1 we can speak here. QA and QB. Okay, since potential is what? Scalar. Potential is scalar. Therefore, total potential at P point. What will you please tell me? V is equal to V due to A plus V due to B. This is that. Why we are just taking a risk? It's very simple. So potential at a point. So potential due to H. Therefore, V of A. What is V of A? Tell me the formula of potential. Formula K, and it's a Q of A. Is that clear or not? And divided by R. So what is the position vector? It's position vector with respect to O. No, it's a position with respect to A charge. So we'll join this. Let this is clear. So what shall we do? It's A, and this position vector is making angle theta with respect to P point. If the point will at here, then theta will be 90, and if the point will here, then theta will be 0. Is that clear? So in that formula, we will put the theta 0. Then we can find out the electric potential due to at a point on axial position. If we will put here theta is 90, then we can find out the electric potential at equatorial position, right? So I am giving this derivation right now. So what next is? It's a position vector. So this is the position vector here. Have a look. So we can give here it's R1, and position vector with respect to this is R2. Clear, right? Or it's A also. Is that clear now? So you may see a typical triangle is being formed here. It's a positive. This is a triangle A. It's a R1, and it's a A. Okay, R1, or it's A, and O, and this is the point P, and this is R. Three lines are there, R1, R2, and there was what? It's angle theta. If this is theta, so what shall be this is? 180 minus theta. Is that clear or not? Means with the relationship, three sides are there in a triangle, and one angle is given here. So relationship between three vectors can be given with the help of the cosine rule that you studied in the 11th class. What is cosine rule? Do you remember this? The cosine rule is what here? I'm telling the cosine rule here. It's point A, it's B, or it's a C. The side opposite to A vertex is A. The side opposite to B vertex is B. The side opposite to C vertex is C. And what is the relationship between them? If we are talking about angle A, this angle A, right now. So what shall be it is? A square is equal to B square plus C square minus twice BC and cos A. Do you remember this? Is that right? So this is that R here, R A1 A square is equal to clear. So in the same manner, I'm talking about this angle. So opposite side is this here. Okay. So what we can speak here? So R1 can be taken as, okay, you will see R1, it's R1, clear. In the same manner, P2 is equal to what? K and QB divided by R2. So what is that? Here total potential B is equal to K QA. Since QA and QB are same here, clear? So we can take here K Q, and here will be 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Is that clear? This is equation. Means by putting the value of R1 R2 we can find out the. So now calculating 1 by R1 and 1 by R2. So look at here. So R1 is equal to, what is R1 is equal to? From this relationship, R1 is equal to, speak please. See on the diagram, R1 is equal to, it's a A square plus R square minus, please go on, twice AR and cosine 180 minus theta. Is that clear? Now further this can be done here, and we have to find out a 1 R1, okay, 1 by R1. So what next is? It's a square plus R square minus twice AR, and cos 180 minus multiple of pi. Okay, I told you this formula, trigonometrical itself, it come here, right? So what will T of, so cosine will come here, and in which quadrant this is? Second. So it shall be cosine theta, negative or positive? Second, in negative, this will become positive. Is that clear, right? So there is r1 is coming, but we have to find out 1 by r. How can we calculate 1 by r? Similarly, r2, what will be r2 here, please tell me? R2 will be, in this case the R2 will be, it's point O or it's point B. Right now this is R2 and it's a R and it's a A. Right now for this, due to B, when we will find out the electrostatic potential due to the B point, then this type of triangle will form here. So what we can write, R2 is equal to A square plus R square, and here the formula minus or plus, it's a minus, clear? And what shall be this, twice AR and cosine of theta. Here will be direct, the theta is there, not 180 100. Clear, right? These two equations are being formed here. Now we have to solve them, because we have to find out the value of 1 by r and 1 by r2. So how this can be done? Tell please, r1 is to be solved here. Note this please. You need to be solve need to solve this. 1 by r is to be brought here. To solve and tell me please what is coming. Yeah, listen, have you solved this? Look please, in the electrostatic potential we have to find out, look at this. Now this case can be given further as A is a smaller quantity, as everybody know here. This is the half of the bond length between the two charges here. We can speak here the, what is that? The distance between them is called length of the dipole, half of the dipole length. Clear? So A is a small. If I will divide it mathematically with thinking, I will divide it by R. So a more smaller quantity will develop here. You can speak here. A is very smaller than R. Implies that A by R will be, I think about very less than 1. We can speak here. Is that clear? So if we'll develop this quantity, it will develop this quantity in this expression, then A by R numerically is very less than it is right now. So we can just omit in the expression, right? So how can we develop the quantity A by R here? Very simple it is. We just can take common R square from this side, okay? So this relationship can be written, R square is equal to, R square is common, we will have A square by R square. As the quantity, it is not having R as denominator, right now, as a numerator, so it's developing at denominator, okay? Here we have taken common, it's 1 is there, okay? So this 1 is to be written as a first, 1 plus A square by R square, plus once R is to be taken common, A by R is also there. Is that clear? You may see. And here cosine of theta. Is Is that clear now? In the same manner, we also can write for the second equation, but I am solving first. Clear? Have a look here. So this expression can be ignored. The same I told you. A is less than, since you will write here A is less than R, implies that A by R is very less than 1, implies that A square and by R square more less than can be omitted. Can be omitted means omitted means this cannot make a contribution. So now like that, if I will say you to add 1 lakh, add zero point 0.2 in 1 lakh. So obviously we'll speak this 1.999 in the ninth class you will study 0.99999. If you convert this into the rational number, what does come? 1 by 1 comes. That is 1. It means what we can speak here, very closer to 9, very closer to 1 is actually equals to 1, right? So simply A by R square can be omitted. So the expression will be, therefore the expression will be R1 square is equal to, it's R square and 1 plus, this can be ignored, twice A by R is the mean and cosine of theta. You may see this out. And also you can write the second equation. What will be? R2 square is equal to R square and as parenthesis 1 plus twice A by R. Here minus will occur. Is that clear? Same as it is for this equation. And cosine of theta. You may see this. Clear? So we have to find out 1 by R. How can you find out 1 by R? Therefore R1 is equal to, taking root either side, R1 is equal to 1 plus twice A by R and cosine of theta. It's power 1 by 2 there. Clear? We have to find out by 1 by R1. We have because here 1 by R is there. Okay? So 1 by R1 is equal to, here will be 1 by R and this will be 1 by 1 plus 2 something will come in. Okay? 1 plus twice A by R and cosine of theta. Its power is what here? Half. And if this will go as a numerator, then power will be minus 1 by R and 1 plus twice A by R. Sorry, this will come as a numerator. So 1 plus twice A by R cosine of theta and whole power is minus 1 by 2 divided by R. And there is what? 1 by R1. Is that clear? So have a look this. 1 by R is smaller than that. In binomial expression you studied here. What binomial? 1 plus x to the power n numerical equal to 1 by nx. Do you remember this or not? For what? This quantity A by R. So expression can be written as 1 by R1 is equal to 1, this half will come here, right now. So when half will come here, plus 1 by 2, sorry, minus half will come here, this, plus minus half and twice A by R cosine of theta divided by, is appearing on the screen, divided by R. So what shall be this? 2 cancel, it's 1 minus A by R cosine of theta and divided by R is there, and it's 1 by R, 1. We have solved 1 R1, right? If we will solve 1 by R2, then what will occur? Similarly, also what will come here? Similarly, you can write similarly. What similarly it will come here? 1 by R2 is equal to 1 plus will occur here. Is that clear? 1 by R and cosine of theta whole divided by R here. Is that? This is the value of 1 by R2. This is the value of 1 by R1. Okay. Now these values to be substituted here. The electrostatic potential due to dipole will be calculated. Okay. So what shall be here? Please note. First you note them all. Then I will tell you. That's it. Okay. Next. from equation 1, now I'm writing from equation 1, from equation 1, potential and KQ 1 by R1. What is the value of 1 by R1? So no, 1 plus 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is to be there, okay? V is equal to KQ 1 by R1 means R1, what is the value of R1? 1 by R1? 1 by R1 is yeah, 1 minus A by R cosine of theta, okay? 1 by R1, 1 minus A by R cosine of theta, okay, divided by R, and plus 1 plus A by R cosine of theta. This the 1 by R1 value is positive? No, negative. And here will next. There. What is common in them? What is common in them? R is common. KQ by R. And here will 1 minus A by sorry, there is something mistaken. What is the mistake in here? Look, the charge we brought here, what the equation 1 was there, V is equal to KQ, no, K and QA divided by R1 plus QB divided by R2. Is this here? So QA is what here? It's minus of Q, a positive of Q. Or this is what here? Minus of Q, right? So for equation 1 is to be corrected here. Here will minus it. After taking common them, K Q of A. So here will 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Minus will occur here. Okay? So equation 1 is to be changed here. Negative will come. We forgot to put the negative. Clear? The next is A by R. So A by R cosine of theta plus this will introduce minus minus is there. Okay? It's A by R and cosine of theta. Here, so 1 cancels here. KQ by R minus 2 times A by R cosine of theta. These 2 times occurring here. This can also be taken as positive. So KQ by R and twice AQ together can be taken as P. So it shall be K and it's P. R into R is what? It's R square and cosine of theta. This is the negative expression is there, okay? This is the formula for the electrostatic potential at any point. Clear? So for the case, if for axial position, theta is equal to what we said? 0. So expression will be K P divided by R square and cosine 0 is what here? 1. So it shall be Kp by R square. This is the formula for axial position right now, but it's not coming in the terms of A and that. And for equatorial position, carry on. For equatorial position, what will come for equatorial position? At a point, an equatorial position. For equatorial position, this will come for equatorial position. For equatorial position, theta will go here 90. How this is? Look please. Its vector is making theta angle and this point will come here. Then position vector will make here angle 90. And if this point comes here, then angle will be this vector. This vector will make angle 90 angle and this vector will make here 0 angle. Clear? So axial position, the angle will be 0 cos 0 1. The expression for that is Kp by R square. And for equatorial position, V equal is equal to what? Kp by R square and cos 90. Cos 90 is what here? 0. So we can prove, see that here, we can prove here the electrostatic potential, the electric potential at any point on equatorial position is 0. So there are many ways by which the questions are asked in the examinations. Like that, prove that the electric potential at a point on equatorial position is 0. So you just will you will do this solution. This you must remember here, right? So another is there also, electric dipole. Only equatorial position for that. It's negative and positive. So here you can bring this equipotential here. Potential due to this you will add, potential due to this you will add. Okay, it shall be A, it's R, and it's here will what? A square plus R square. Is that clear? Equatorial position. This is perpendicularism is there. Okay, and positive, it's negative. The equatorial axial position is at here. Okay, so P point is at here. Okay, so it's a O. Okay, it's a distance between them, and this is what? R. So the distance between this point is A minus R, no, R minus A, and this distance is said to be R plus A. It's R minus A or it's R plus A. Clear? So potential due to this you will find again VA plus VB, and you will put the values here. Okay, you can obtain this answer. Means separately find suppose in examination the question is coming, find a equal electrostatic potential, the right expression for equal potential surface at a point or axial position. Then you will give this here. Some student get directly here, since the potential at any point is given as this, right? So for axial position theta they will put 0, but the question is coming sometimes for the 3 marks. Then within 2 lines you will finish the right now. Please write the expression, the questionnaires or for the home assignment. You will solve this. Okay, right? They prove that the expression, obviously we have proved here right now, so we not need to prove the separately this is, but for axial position you will write. Okay, find the equipotential surface, calculate the equipotential surface, or give the expression for the equipotential surface, give the give the expression for what? Electric potential at a point due to at a point on axial position due to an electric dipole. And next, find the electrostatic potential. Find the electrostatic potential at a point at a point at a point find the electrostatic potential at a point on equatorial position due to electric dipole. Another question is also to be written here. Draw the equipotential surface. Draw the equipotential surface. Draw the equipotential surface written here is. Okay, your assignment of the day is that you have to do this. Home assignment 1, you may see. See on the screen, home assignment 1. That you have to solve. Okay. What the questions are here? The questions are, you may see. The question number 1. What is the question number 1? The work done. You have done this quick home assignment. First question, not. Please look. The work done in moving a charge, 3 coulomb. 3 coulomb charge there between the point 6 joule. The work done is there. What is the potential difference? Can you find potential difference? Potential, the simple formula, right? V is equal to W by Q. Second, the electric potential at 0.9 from the charge is this much. What is the magnitude and design? What is the magnitude and sign of the charge? You will calculate this. So first 5 questions to be done here. This. See on the screen. Question number first, question number second, and question number third also is to be done. 2 points A and B are located diametrically opposite direction. Okay. 2 points A and B are located in diametrically opposite direction of a point charge of plus 2 microcoulomb at a distance 2 meter and 1 meter respectively. Determine the potential difference. As we have derived the situation, same you have to do. Is that clear? If you can't do, then I will tell you this. Is that clear? We'll try to solve the question. Up to 10 questions you will thoroughly do here. Okay, one by one. Numerical if you will do, it will help you to understand the topic very clearly. Right now, numerical expectations is very important here. Okay, thank you, Raj. Have a nice day.